nigga be a little more quiet. Because this nigga's gonna come out in the background if it could hear, if the chat even hears you. Alright. I'm just gonna make sure the chat could hear you, so I'm gonna go on the stream real quick. What up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's gonna be a little different. We're gonna play just to give you guys something else to look at while we're playing. But we're gonna be talking about the Logan and Jake Paul, the Logan and KSI fight. Because I've seen a lot of people post up about it, and a lot of people are bashing my boy KSI. JC, do me a favor. Can you talk? JC, do me a favor. Alright, JC, they can't hear you. Yeah, I'm listening to the stream right now. They can't hear you. You're gonna have to go into your party. Go into your party settings and put allow audio. What happened?
Never mind. You hear it? You can't hear it? Or I can't hear the stream? Can it should be heard?
Yeah, it hears you now. It hears you now.
Okay, cool. So, I'm dead. We're gonna...
Wait, hold on. Alright, so I'm making sure that... Okay, now that's clear. Alright, so basically we're gonna play, but we're mostly gonna just use this time to pretty much talk about the... Oh, I didn't mean to open them. Fuck. Alright. Well, yeah. So about the KSI and Logan fight, I personally am a bigger fan. What? I'm pretty sure we both are, right, JC? I'm pretty sure we're both bigger fans of KSI.
I'm a KSI fan.
Yeah.
I have no disrespect, and like, let's clear things out. I have no problem with Logan Paul. I'm not biased to KSI or suck his nuts to KSI. I just like to feel like KSI more better than Logan Paul.
Yeah, because I could easily say I've honestly, not even joking, I've been subscribed to KSI since KSI has had, I believe it was around 10 mil. I believe it was when he got his 10 mil marker. That's when around the time.
I watched his videos when he was doing to Road to Glory, when he was getting pissed off every time he lost. So
yeah, see, like, JC, I can't even lie. JC's a true, like, far more fan than I am, I would say. Like, don't get me wrong, I fuck with KSI now. Like, now I watch all his videos and shit like that, and I've started fucking with him, like I said, ever since he had 10 mil. So I've been there for a while. But what I'm saying is, I've recently, JC's been there for a little bit longer than me because JC actually follows FIFA and all that shit. I personally don't, because I'm not into soccer. So that's the reason why I don't really follow that. But yeah. My only thing is about the KSI and Logan fight. I think that my main thing that really pisses me off when I watch people's videos about the fight is everyone always says, oh, like they build up such a big hype and then they say, well, what I think is the person that has the most comfortableness in the ring is going to win. Like, nigga, you can't build all that shit up and then just not say who you think is gonna win. I'll be honest. I told JC, because me and JC talk about it a lot, because we're, like I said, we're both fans. I honestly, truly believe that it's going to be a very back and forth fight. Like, I don't see the fight going longer than, I want to say, 4 rounds. I think someone is going to get put down by the 4-round marker. I think that's the furthest it'll go. Could it end earlier than that? Possibly, depending on stuff that I'm going to talk about later. So, JC, if you want to put in some input on how you feel about it.
I agree with you that it's going to be within 4 rounds, but I don't think that someone will get knocked out. Maybe TKO'd or like stoppage by the ref. I believe that, in my opinion, I think KSI could win other than Logan Paul, because due to the fact that he's in a home advantage, and due to the fact of the last press conference in the UK, I believe KSI could give that an edge of probably stunning him and probably possibly a stoppage from the referee.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. I have to say, like I said before, I'm a huge KSI fan, but I have to sit there with the facts, and the facts are, I don't. From his last fight, I'm not saying that he doesn't have it now, because he could have, like I said, he could have gotten it. Like none of us know. Nobody that's gonna watch it knows the real power they have behind it. I recently watched a video today of Logan Paul's punching power, and I watched his punching power on someone that has taken punches from an actual undefeated professional boxer, which is Ryan Garcia, I believe his last name is Ryan Garcia. He's a featherweight boxer and he's undefeated right now, and that nigga hits fast and he hits pretty hard. And the person that was training with Ryan Garcia was punching Ryan Garcia was punching him, and this dude went to Logan, and Logan punched him a few times, and he said the first punch that Logan did, the first punch Logan did, which was a regular decent jab punch, he said, yeah, you already with that alone hit harder than Ryan Garcia. And if that's Logan's middle range punch, imagine what's his full range. And plus, my input in that is, when you're angry, and this is coming from a person that actually fights, when you're angry, you get pent up, like back up rage, back up strength. And that's only when you have a true hatred. So if their hatred towards each other is real, like, I'm pretty sure they don't like each other, but I don't think it's at the point they hate each other. Like, you get what I mean? Like, you could dislike somebody but not truly hate them. Like, you know how you have certain people that you don't like but you don't hate them, but then you have certain people that, like, when you see them your blood boils, that you just wish you could rock their head off their body. If it's a situation like that, I think that it's gonna give whoever has that much more anger the little bit of edge. I do think that speed is gonna matter, and KSI is gonna have the upper advantage, in my opinion, in speed. I believe speed is gonna go to KSI. Even though Logan trains and everything, and Logan has the athletic background, I'll give speed to KSI because he's a little smaller, and usually the smaller guys have a little more speed. Strength, I would have to give to Logan, in my opinion. And also, I just want to make it clear, I'm not a Logan hater. I actually am a fan of Logan too, which I know KSI and Deji and all the like, what the fuck? How are you a fan of both of us? I'm not a fan of Jake Paul. I'll say that straight out. I'm not a huge fan of Jake Paul. I honestly,
Jake Paul is a pussy. I'm sorry.
I don't like. I'm not gonna sit here and bash anybody because I don't personally know you guys. Like, I don't personally know yous, so I can't sit here and chat bad about any of yous or chat good about any of yous. I don't know any of yous. I'll say that all of you seem like decent people, but that's as far as I'm gonna go because I don't know any of yous. But like I said, I'll talk highly of KSI and Logan only because I'm their fan. So my point of view for I fucking left the match. My point of view for the Logan and Jake Paul fight, Logan and KSI fight, the reason I'm speaking highly of both is going to be because I've watched a movie that Logan came in, and that's kind of what made me start watching him. and that's where I started building my like towards Logan, and I started watching a lot of his stuff. I started listening to some of his music. Some of his music isn't horrible. Some of his music is questionable. And I won't lie about it. Some of his music is actually pretty catchy. Some of his music is very fucking retarded. So I'll admit that. One way or another, niggas making cash. So I also have to respect the grind. Like that's one thing I could say, and I hope JC agrees with me. No matter how much hate these guys get, the end of the day, they're entertainers. They're people that you're gonna talk about no matter what they do.
Yeah.
So my point about it is, I don't like the fact when people try to bash them. Like when I know I'm gonna sound like a fucking wild dick rider for this, but when Logan had that whole situation with the Suicide Forest thing, even though that's in the past, let's forget about that. But when he had that whole situation, I was one of the people. Not even gonna lie, I'm not a Logan Paul like, what's it called, Logan Paul gang or any of that stuff. Like I'm not a huge Maverick. I think it's what it's called. I'm not a huge Maverick or anything like that. I'm just a fan of the guy. I think he's a decent kid. Well, decent man, whatever. I want to say, like, I was actually, and I remember this when I watched the video, and I said you could see in his face he's actually sorry. He actually regrets what he did. And I said, honestly, you have to think about it from a point of view of in that situation. When you're in that type of situation, when you see something like that, a lot of people have different feelings. Like me personally, if I see something like that, I'm gonna be like quiet. I'll be quiet, like, oh shit type stuff. Like I'm not gonna be talking type crap. Like when I see something like that, like I've seen people get killed and shit. And when you see stuff like that, me personally, I just stay quiet. But everyone has their own way to compromise with it. Like my cousin. My cousin, when he compromises with stuff like that, like stuff that's sad and stuff like that, or something that scares him and stuff like that, he laughs. And I know a lot of people that are like that. And it seems like Logan's one of those people when he gets really nervous. And I watched a lot of his videos, and he is like that. When he gets nervous or anxious about something, he laughs about it. Like he starts laughing. He starts getting that nervous giggle. And if you watch the Suicide Forest video, he actually got very
turned down by YouTube. So
yeah, it's not there anymore. But yeah, so you can't see it, but you probably won't get my point. Or you'll probably understand my point. When you watch the video, because I watched it twice, when you watch the video, you can tell he's nervously laughing. He's not laughing because he thinks it's funny. He's laughing because he's like, what the fuck is, like, this is crazy. He's laughing because he's actually, like, not amazed, but he's actually, like, creeped out that somebody really committed suicide. And I don't think that he was making fun of it in any way. And when he posted the video, I actually defended him. And I said, I understand where people were coming from about that, oh, this is not right, you shouldn't post that up. Which I understood and I agree with. You should not have posted it up. Even if you posted it up, you should have like fully like blurred out the whole body, not just the face. But I can also, like I said, defend him in a way because I can understand why he was scared. Like why he was nervously laughing and stuff like that. Like, because like I said, people act differently with situations like that. And when he did the apology video, you can generally tell that he's actually sorry for what he did, and he's actually regretting posting it. And I hate this not about just him. I hate this about any person that does this on social media, is when you bash someone else just because of something they did. Because like the World Wide Web is something that never goes away. So you bash these people and you might think, oh, it's gonna go away in a while after they do this. Like people might think like, oh, that Suicidal Forest thing is only coming up now because it's a big media thing. No, that's gonna come up for Logan's rest of his career. And I don't think people understand that. You're bashing this person that even when they're done with that situation, like so far in the future, that situation is gonna always come up and taunt their future because of you, because the memes you guys make and stuff like that. Like those things are gonna always come back. And that's what I don't think people understand, is those type of things don't disappear. And that's what sucks. And I honestly feel like Logan is a good guy. I don't think he's a bad guy. and KSI is a good guy too. But like I said, with the whole Suicide Forest thing, I think he just handled the situation wrongly. I don't think he handled it the best he could have. But I think that he truly meant that he was sorry and everything. So now back to the fight, getting off that topic. I believe that Logan has the fan vote. Even though there's a lot of people that want him to lose, he has the majority of people that actually think he's going to win. And my reasoning for that is because he's bigger. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna say he's gonna be the one that wins. Because most of the time when you look at people said about the Waller fight, the KSI Waller fight. People said it. They were like, when you look at a fight like that, KSI is not the one that had. KSI wasn't the underdog. Weller was, because Weller was a small one. And be that as it may,
sorry to like interrupt. Like,
no,
like,
cool.
I believe that KSI was the underdog.
Yeah, I was just about to. I was just about to say the same shit. I was just about to say the same shit. Being the fact that Weller was actually in shape, and it wasn't like this was a rare thing to him to be in shape.
Yeah, this is like, due to the fact that Weller like exercises a lot.
Yeah.
So like, you know, he's like a better fit, and KSI had to like practice a lot.
Yeah. That's.
And I believe that
fully 100% agree with you.
And I believe that KSI, the reason why he won is not because of like the experience or anything. I believe that like I think his confidence made him like win, and like he knew that what he did was good and like an intentions, and like I believe like the heart is like the key for like winning it, like a boxing match, and believing in yourself that you could actually win it.
Yeah, I fully agree with you. I believe that if you don't have, like in the face-off that they did, how Logan was making fun of KSI, like telling him like you really have a lot of like belief in yourself and stuff like that. Like that's what you're supposed to have. Like you're supposed to be like don't get me wrong, my man dragged it and called himself God, but at the end of the day, you gotta have that confidence. Like you gotta have that drive in yourself, because if you don't, no one will. Like that's just a big fact. Like
too.
Yeah, being over cocky, yeah. But you can tell in the last fight he didn't have over cockiness in the ring. He was very, what's it called? Poised. He was very poised and focused in the ring. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this fucking little garden gnome. Sorry. I can see him like, I don't know. Me personally, I just don't see him getting like that, like all hyped up. Like I think he'll get hyped up if he knocks him down or something like that. I think he'll get hyped up and like jump around, but I don't see him losing focus. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And in my opinion, honestly, I see KSI, because everybody's saying that Logan's the underdog here. I honestly, in my opinion, see KSI as the underdog in this fight. Same way I saw him as the underdog in the Weller fight. And my reasoning to that is, Logan, once again, like the Weller fight, Logan has been doing this far much longer. And I'm talking about being in shape, physically training and all that stuff. Logan has been doing this far much longer than KSI. Not saying that KSI has zero chance, but Logan has been doing this much longer. My only thing with that is, people are saying, oh, but he's practiced MMA. And I'll be honest, MMA and boxing are obviously very different sports. But if you want to be real about it, it's not that far off. It's not like MMA, you don't know how to throw your hands. Like, that's... Boxing is literally basic MMA, basically. Like, not basically MMA. I'm saying, like, boxing is the basic things you start with in MMA. Like, you learn basic fist fights. You don't go straight into legs and all that stuff unless that's your strength. unless that's your preference. And looking at Logan, I can tell his legs aren't his preference. His arms are. The nigga's fucking Aki as shit. So obviously his legs aren't his preference. I don't think that he's weak with his legs, but I'm saying obviously his legs aren't his preference. I'm pretty sure he's not going and fucking kicking like fucking Anderson Silva and shit. Like, nah. I'm pretty sure his arms was his strength when he did the MMA in high school. I'm pretty sure that's mainly what he did. He was like how Conor McGregor is. Conor McGregor can use legs. Conor McGregor can wrestle, but his main fight is standing up and fighting. And bring like Conor McGregor and Floyd. Conor McGregor stepped out of his comfort zone to go into boxing. Floyd was in his element. That was his sport. That's his shit. Not comparing KSI to Floyd, but I'm saying this is KSI's only training. This is the only thing he knows, which to me shows that he's going to be more dedicated to this particular thing, because this is what he knows. This is the only thing he's been training for. Unlike Logan, who's been training wrestling, MMA, and all that stuff, he's going to have a few more little different ideas to stuff. But I think that Logan has far more, I want to say, far more dedication, like not dedication, far more riding on the fight. Because Logan isn't just fighting for himself. KSI, honestly, from how I see it, KSI is fighting from himself. KSI is fighting to prove to himself, not to the rest of the world. KSI doesn't care about anything else anyone else thinks. I see it as KSI is fighting to prove to himself that he can take on a stronger opponent, because everyone else was trying to bash his Weller fight, saying like, oh, you didn't do anything special, you were supposed to win that fight because you were the bigger one. You know what I mean? Like, you agree with that, or?
I believe that everyone was still bashing him, even though, like, during the beginning of his Joe Weller fight, I believe that everyone was bashing him, saying that he's gonna lose, and all the comments are saying that he was going to lose, but it turns out that he, like, overturned that and constantly won. And I believe that he's still in the same thing, saying that I believe that most people are saying that Logan Paul will win this, but I still believe that KSI will be the underdog in this situation because of his size and his strength. Maybe experience will help him, but it's gonna be a really close match.
Yeah, big facts. So, okay, where I stand at in the fight is, I think that first round, I feel like the fight is going to depend on who comes out first round swinging. Whoever comes out first round really giving it 120%, like giving it all they got first round, I feel that's gonna tie over into third round. So in my opinion, and like I said, I probably talked really highly of Logan right now, so that's why I'm like trying to show that I'm not biased or anything. KSI has the speed, and I don't want to hear about shit that people are like, oh, he's weak, like how Weller was saying. Weller was like, oh, he's actually really weak, his punches didn't do shit. Listen, in a fight, I could hit like a full-on bitch. I could, and I'm telling you this from experience, I could hit like a bitch, like a straight up bitch. I could be the weakest motherfucker you ever fight, but if I'm catching you over and over and over and over and over in that same spot, and you don't land a hit on me, I don't care how weak I am, eventually you're gonna start feeling that shit.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. KSI clearly showed he had the speed. The only thing is that we don't know of, is it only speed that he had, or was it also that little push that he had because of his reach? Because remember, he had the higher reach. So that's what we're going to find out this fight. And that's why I'm saying, in my opinion, KSI is only doing this to prove it to himself. Because that means he has to prove himself, because he has to show that he can win the fight without having the higher reach, without having the most strength, without having the most stamina, without having the background, and without having the support. And when I say not having the support, I don't mean that no one thinks he's going to win, because actually a lot of people think Logan's going to lose. More people think Logan's going to lose than more people think KSI is going to lose. And that's because KSI has the bigger fan base in Europe. So, my opinion, I honestly think that if the fight goes to 4 rounds, and like I said, it's not being biased, I honestly think Logan is going to win. And like I said, I'm a KSI fan. I'm a far bigger KSI fan than I am a Logan fan. But the only reason why I honestly feel Logan will win if it goes past 4 rounds is only because the stamina difference. And the only reason I say that is I don't have any other, how can I say, any other visible evidence that I can see and know besides taking from KSI's own word is his stamina level. And that's because, like I said, KSI is like me and JC. We're average everyday guys. We play video games, but we go outside and play sports. That's how KSI was. He just recently made that change that now he's hitting the gym every single day. Now he's doing all that shit that he needs to do to become a boxer. So that's what I'm saying. It depends if he really has that mentality that he's talking about, that he shows. If he has the mentality in the ring, I think he's knocking Logan out. I honestly can see him knocking like not knocking him out like clean, but knocking him down. I can see him catching him with a few hits that he stumbles and possibly gets caught with another one and falls on the floor. I don't see him knocking Logan out. That's the only thing I don't see. I cannot see him locking Logan out. Only because of how big Logan is, which is not fully true because all it takes is 2 pounds of pressure to knock somebody out. But I don't know. I just don't see him knocking Logan out, but I can see him getting a technical knockout like you said. I can see him getting a technical knockout by stunning him or something like that, but I don't see him knocking Logan out. If he knocks Logan out, hey, he'll shut me the fuck up. Who do I want to win? I want KSI to win. No offense to Logan. I want KSI to win only because he called Logan out, and in my opinion, KSI has more to lose. Even though I also said Logan has more to lose, Logan, in my opinion, has more to stand up for. But KSI is the one that has more to lose. And the reason I say that is KSI is the one that called him out. KSI could have called out somebody else that would have been assuring that he would have won, which I also respect him for. That he called out somebody that he knows is going to be a challenge for him. It's not like he called somebody out that he was like, oh, I'm going to beat the shit out of this kid. No problem. Hands down, this kid has no chance against me. Because as much as both of them talk shit about each other, I can tell you right now that neither one of them think they're going to run through the other one without any type of problem. And the reason I say that is no one thinks they're going to run through somebody without any type of problem unless they have such a bigger advantage than the other person. And they're like we said, they're both amateurs. It's not like neither one of them have more skill than the other one. They're both amateurs in boxing. That's a fact. So I honestly think that KSI is going to win round 1 and round 2. That's my opinion. I think if KSI doesn't put it away by round 3, I think that's when Logan's going to pick up and fully destroy him with stamina. Give him jabs, give him hits that he's not going to be able to take, because Logan's a big ass motherfucker, bro. Logan's going to pack a punch. KSI, as we can see, can do some decent combos and do decent footwork, which a lot of people don't talk about, because boxing is just as much footwork as any other fight. Because if you're not moving, if you're standing still, you're gonna get fucked. Like, I'm sorry, you're gonna get fucked. because it's all about movement. You got to be able to dodge, weave. Like, I don't care how much pack-a-punch you throw. Logan could give 120% with each hit. Logan could be giving out knockout blows. But if he's taking hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit and isn't dodging or blocking his face, I don't care how weak you want to say KSI is. I don't care how much you want to say KSI doesn't have the strength as Logan. KSI is going to put his ass out. Because of the simple fact is, after a certain amount of hits, your jaw is not going to take it anymore. You're going to go down. Neither one of you are professionals that you're taking punches to the face and like that. When you guys spar and stuff like that, that's, like I said, we don't fully know. We're only speaking from what we see. Like, if I was to go and watch Logan or KSI fight, like, what's it called, train? I got you, come here. If we were to watch them, what the fuck? If we were to watch them fully train, I'm pretty sure if we were to see their training and stuff like that, we would have a different perspective. Like, we'll have more of an understanding of what to think. But from what we see, from what I see at least, I don't know about JC. From what I see at least, I see that Logan has punching power, but he doesn't have the best defense. From KSI, I see he's a well-rounded fighter. He has decent speed. He has decent endurance. He has a little bit above decent strength. But mostly he has composure and he has good footwork. He knows how to get himself out of situations that somebody's just wailing on him, going at him. He can move himself out of the way. Even though Weller didn't give KSI much of a challenge to show off his movement skills, because Weller wasn't really throwing any hits. But KSI was able to show that he has the combos, he has all that stuff that he needs to move around. And so now I want us to go through. So I want JC to tell me what he thinks is gonna happen in round 1, and then I'm gonna give my point of view on round 1, and then we're gonna go to round, I want to say round 4, round 5, and then after that I don't really see anything else happen because I don't see it going that far. But all right, JC, go ahead, go first.
What I see in round 1 is I feel like they're gonna feel each other out, like saying like what's their strategies, how their footwork is, and see how they punch, like testing punching. You know how you test a person's power depending on how it is. That's how long I see from round 1. Maybe like probably do like counter punches. That's the only thing I see. Just punching and just moving around on the arena. That's what I see in round 1.
Okay, so in round 1, I see from Logan, I see Logan's gonna probably play around. I see Logan as he's gonna taunt, he's gonna flaunt, he's gonna try to get the crowd hype. And I think that's what's gonna hurt him in round 1. Because I don't see that from KSI. I see KSI coming in round 1 with that motivation that I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like, that's how I see. I don't know why I built this. That's what I see from KSI. I see KSI have the drive that for round 1, he really wants to put him out as fast as he can. He wants to just knock his ass out as fast as he can. I don't see Logan. I don't see KSI wanting to try to play around. Do I think he's gonna knock him out in round 1? No. Is it possible? Yes. But I see in round 1, KSI is gonna give it, I feel in my opinion, a little bit more than Logan. I think he's gonna give it like 80%, and Logan's gonna give it about like 60%. I don't think Logan's gonna take round 1 as serious, because he's gonna use round 1 to give KSI light jabs, not strong, heavy jabs. He's gonna give him light ones, and then round 2 is where I think that's gonna happen. But we're not. So go ahead now. Say what you're gonna think round 2.
Round 2.
Mm-hmm.
I believe KSI is gonna put pressure on him. Probably do like those jabs. Probably move back. Just give him light jabs like he's saying. but those light jabs will be like those body shots, because body shots is key. In most fights, you know, you gotta make it. It's not always about the head; it's about the body. And the body is where your lungs and where your breathing circulation is. And if you get that one part that is like, I believe what I see, it's underneath like your rib, like in the center of your place, and then underneath it, there's like a little bone, and that bone will like stop the circulation of your lungs and your like thing. So if KSI could hit that there precisely with like a right punching power, then I believe that he would probably win that. But I don't see KSI like hitting that precisely.
Okay.
And I see like Logan probably do like put pressure on him too. Probably be more defensive because, like you said, probably has more like endurance or stamina.
See,
and
okay.
Later on,
I agree with you in a way, but then also in a way I don't, because I don't, like you said, defensive. I don't see Logan having that defense. I don't know why. I just can't see him having that much of a defense. Only because he's a bigger target. You get what I mean? Bigger guys are bigger targets. Like most big guys aren't fast. Like they're slower. So that's why I'm saying I see KSI having the upper advantage, because I feel like Logan's gonna always leave something open, like always leave a little thing open, and I think that's what's gonna give KSI a little bit of help versus KSI that defended everything. But here's my belief on round two. Round two, I see Logan is gonna put the brakes on KSI, and what I mean by that is Logan's gonna hit him with a money shot. He's gonna hit him with a hit that's what's gonna, in if he hits him with that hit, and this is only if he does do it, he's gonna hit KSI with that hit. And when that hit comes, and when I say that hit, I mean that, you know what I'm talking about. That hit, it's that hit that makes you be like, oh okay, like that's when you get that hit and you're like, oh, I know what this nigga got now. That's that hit that you felt it, you know, oh okay, I know what this nigga got now. And it's when he gives that hit, it's gonna be how KSI reacts. If KSI reacts wellly to that hit, then I can see KSI pulling the win out. But if KSI reacts the way Logan wants him to react, which is show weakness, show that hurt, the moment he does that, the moment he shows that it hurt, or backs off, or tries to retreat, in my opinion, that's right there, that's when KSI lost the fight. That's when he's gonna lose the fight, if he does that. Because coming from a person that watches boxing 24/7 and actually practices the sport, it's a game. It's like basketball. It's a game that you're feeding off of your opponents. You're feeding off of that person getting angry. You're feeding off of that person feeling pain and stuff like that. And the reason I say this, if I'm in a ring with you and I hit you and I see in your face that it hurt you, all that means to me is I'm gonna do it again and again and again till I knock your ass out. And that's what I'm saying. If Logan gives him that money hit, that hit that makes you like, damn, that shit hurt, and KSI shows that it hurt, that's when Logan's gonna wrap it up. He's gonna wrap it up right there. He's gonna keep hitting him, and then round 3 he's gonna knock him out. That's only if that's how round 2 goes. And also, I think KSI, and that's what I'm saying. I'm right now, I know I'm looking like a wild Logan Paul fan.
I'm not saying that. I mean, if you are,
no, I'm just saying from what I see, because KSI, like I said, don't get me wrong, I want KSI to win. I'm a KSI fan, and I honestly want him to win because, like I said, he has more to prove to everyone else. Logan has to prove to the people that are negatively talking about him, because this is his way to get out of that whole suicidal forest shit and stuff like that. This is his get back. He also won, and I also feel he had, like, in his opinion, he feels like he has to knock KSI out because of the shit KSI has talked about his girl, about his family, and stuff like that. Which, like I said, Logan is taking it far more personal than KSI is. Only because of KSI made a very good point saying, you're telling me I'm talking shit about your family and that's why you won't respect me and that's why you won't shake my hand, stuff like that in the face off. But at the same time, Logan, you're talking shit about KSI. Like, you give him his respect, which I respect about KSI, I respect about Logan. You gave him his respect. You give him his respect as a YouTube content creator, which I don't really see KSI do. But you knock his credibility that he can give you power. You give him you tell him like, oh yeah, you're a good YouTuber, but you're not a fighter. Listen, I'm gonna tell you the same way I'm gonna say it as KSI. Like, I'll say it if you guys even watch this fucking video. That's pretty sure not gonna happen. But if you guys see the shit somehow, some way, what I'm gonna tell to both of you is, a fight is never, ever, ever 100% decided until that moment that I said. That moment that you deliver that hit. That's the moment that a fight is decided, or a fight is shown that it's going to be a fight, because that's the moment that the other person gets to see it. And Logan might get one too. KSI might surprise Logan and catch him with a clean body shot or a clean hit in the rib cage that's going to make him be like, oh, okay, that nigga got speed. Or not even one hit, catch him with a few of them, and then he's gonna realize he's gonna catch himself and be like, damn, why am I so tired? Or damn, why does my rib cage hurt so much? Or like, oh damn, I'm losing energy. Or damn, that shit keeps landing, what the fuck do I gotta do to stop it? And if you get into somebody's head in a fight, you're already winning. You're winning that fight. Like, not you're gonna win the whole fight, but you're winning in that moment, because they're not thinking about the fight. They're thinking about, why the fuck do they keep getting hit? They're gonna be thinking in their own head. They're not there. They're not in the fight at that moment. And that's what I'm saying. KSI has to, and I say it right now, has to keep his distance from Logan. He doesn't want to get in too close, because like I said, I've watched a few of the things that Logan's posted up, and like I said, once again, this is only from what we've seen. I can't say overall wise, because we're not there watching them every 5 seconds. This is only from what we've seen. Logan does not have most of his hits aren't stretched out hits. Logan's a big guy. Even though he had that long range, he's a big guy. He wants to keep it close and personal. He wants to keep it as a that he's giving you power hits, the close up, all the might type hits. KSI gives you the quick jabs, one hit back up, one hit back up. So that's what KSI needs to do. Round 2, he needs to catch Logan with a lot of body shots and a few face shots. Main reason why I say he needs to catch him with body shots is, on a big guy, body shots is your best friend, because it slows them down. They start feeling the pain in their stomach and stuff like that, and it makes their movement speeds go slower. It makes their movement in their head, their mind thought go slower. And in that situation is when KSI needs to take advantage, because if he doesn't, he's going to end up losing round 2. He's going to end up not losing the fight round 2, but I'm saying he's going to end up losing his endurance in round 2. But alright, go ahead, go for round 3 now.
I actually see, like, what every people will see is that, I believe in the 3rd round is where everything goes down.
What you said?
I believe in the 3rd round, I think everything goes down, like the fight goes, like how like it's supposed to be, like entertaining. Because I believe they're gonna give whatever they got in the 3rd round.
So you see round 3 as basically the round that they're both gonna go off. They're both gonna exchange and shit like that. That's where you see the. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I see, because they're saying it's gonna be like an entertaining fight. So if you want to entertaining, they usually exchange blows, right? You know what I mean? Like, you know how I don't know if you watch UFC, but like usually they exchange blows.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, they like you want to entertain the people. But I see Logan tired himself out in the third round. That's why I see. Maybe I don't know if you agree with me or not, but I think Logan will get more tired from throwing punches if he misses them. If he misses them, then what's the point of throwing those punches? Because you're like throwing those punches accurately, and
I could see what you're saying. I could agree with that. If he's throwing punches rapidly and missing them, I can see him getting tired out. But if he's connecting, I do not. I don't see him getting tired out, because as a big guy, you're not doing much work, and that's coming from me, because I'm a big guy. Like, I'm not big like them. Like I'm. Relax.
You're fat.
Relax. I'm not big. I'm not tall like you niggas, but what I mean from I'm a big guy. I'm a short. I'm
5'11".
Yeah, I'm a short, bulky, fat dude, and when I fight, or when I get into fights like that, I'm usually either bigger than my person that I'm fighting, or I'm usually, how can I say, I'm usually mass-wise bigger than them. Like, there's people that I fought that were bigger than me, but I always ended up weighing more than them. And that's another thing is, fighting, there's tricks to fighting that you can use your weight and stuff like that to your advantage. And I've been teaching. I taught JC that a few times ago already. Like by the way, JC and I are actually best friends. Like, we talk pretty much almost every day and stuff like that. Like, we're best friends. We went to school together. We graduated together. That's why I'm talking to him about the situation, because it's not just he's a random person I know that likes KSI. No, we talk all the time about it, and we both been following the fight. I remember when we both watched the Weller and KSI fight. We were on the phone while we were watching it, and we were talking about it. So I remember that shit. But
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's where I'm coming from. But also, I see the fight round 3. I don't know why, but I honestly see the round 3 fight going to Logan. I don't know why I feel like that. I don't know what Logan did that made me see the round 3 go to him, but I see that if the way I see round 3 is if KSI hasn't done the things that I talked about in round 2, if he hasn't done those things, I see round 3 going to Logan by far. Like, I can see him making KSI retreat for most of the round. Like, jump around the ring, not really throwing punches and stuff like that. I can see him doing that. But if he does do the stuff that I said, keep the distance, get the body shots that he needs to get in and stuff like that, I can see round 3 being, like you said, the exchange round, where they're both giving it hit after hit after hit after hit. They're both exchanging and stuff like that. But my downside to seeing that is, like I said before, KSI doesn't have, or from what I've seen, doesn't have the punching power that Logan has. So KSI is not only going to have to give him punching power, but he's going to also have to keep the punches that Logan throws at a minimum. Make them as far off of the chin, make them not as accurate, like stuff like that. Because the moment, and this goes for both of them, because I'm probably making it seem like Logan's fucking Deontay Wilder with fucking knockout power. No. But what I'm saying is Logan's the bigger dude, so KSI, I don't know who he trains with, but if he's trained with people his size, KSI isn't gonna most likely be used to getting hit with that big ass power. Like, look at for example, Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is a dude that nigga was the shit, and I mean the shit in featherweight, for MMA, for UFC. The shit, like, he was hitting niggas were hitting him, and that shit didn't do nothing to him. Like, that was nothing. But when he was in light heavyweight, it wasn't like he was struggling, but light heavyweight was his...
It's lightweight, not light heavyweight.
whatever, lightweight. Shut up. When he, yeah, not light heavyweight. This nigga would die in light heavyweight. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he would.
He would die. Yeah. But what I mean by lightweight is that was his division that he had to really prove himself there. That he had to actually train and fight harder for that. Don't get me wrong. He definitely trained for the other ones. But I'm saying that was his hard one. It was more of a challenge in that division. Featherweight, I don't feel was a challenge to him. That's just my opinion. But that's how I see. That's how I see KSI. Well, you don't see KSI as like a lightweight.
I think KSI is a little bit heavy. I don't know how much he weighs, bro.
Hell no. Hell no, bro. There's no way KSI is heavyweight. I could see lightweight. I could see lightweight. I could see lightweight or welterweight.
Nah, lightweight is 155. He's not 155 pounds. I don't think he's 155.
Wait, lightweight's 155?
Yeah, lightweight's 155.
Okay, never mind. I thought lightweight was like 170 something.
No. That's I believe that's
that's welterweight. Okay. So I could see him. So. I could see him welterweight or light heavyweight.
Is it 170? Yeah, I think it's 170.
Cause remember I don't know what the fuck kilos are, cause they said it in kilos last time. But he was 92 kilos, I think, or some shit like that. And I don't know what that transfers over to. I think that transfers over to like, I'm pretty sure that transfers over to like 170 something or 180 something. But I'm pretty sure Logan's almost 200 pounds. Like, not that he's fat, but that nigga's pretty big as shit. Like, he's muscular and he's tall. Cause Logan's like 6'3" or 6'2".
Hold on, I'm gonna actually see.
Nigga about to search it up.
Yeah, I'm about to see their weight.
Yeah, I remember for a fact KSI was 92 kilograms or kilos, where the fuck they weigh in their country. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's an iffy fight for them, but that's why I said I see round 3 really depending on what happened in round 2 and 1.
He got down to weight, so he's 85 kilos.
Okay, 85 kilos, KSI.
Alright, 85 kilos to pounds. That's 187.
Yeah, see?
187, he's like a welterweight.
Okay. And search up Logan's.
Yeah, but search up Logan. I mean, Logan Paul should be in like around like 180s, 187, probably.
Nah, hell no. I see Logan like 190. That nigga. Remember, he's not only is he tall, but he's muscle mass.
Yeah. I mean, bro, this is 181.
181?
Yeah, 82 kilograms. 181.
That's a surprise. I don't know. I see him bigger than that.
Nah, dude, bro.
Wait. I weigh more than both of them.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Look, I'm gonna show you his body measures. Measurement. His chest is 42 inches. His waist is 32 inches. Biceps is 15 inches.
Damn.
And he's 6'2", and KSI, I believe he is
KSI 6'1".
5. I don't think KSI is 6'1".
I'm pretty sure KSI is 6'1". I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure Weller was...
Nah, he's 6 feet.
6 feet, okay. Because I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Weller was like 5'10", 5'9".
Cause KSI, when KSI met Logan, when Logan Paul met KSI in Floyd Mayweather's gym, they didn't look that. Logan Paul didn't look as tall compared to KSI.
But
KSI
no. But that was also because KSI was wearing regular shoes and Logan was wearing boxing shoes.
No, I don't think. No, because during the time he was still practicing. He was practicing still. Like, I mean, I don't know if he was wearing boots, but whatever. I mean, like, at the same time, I believe that, like,
Because boxing, if it's the video that you're talking, I'm talking about the same video you're talking about, the one I seen, he was wearing boxing shoes, and boxing shoes are flat. Boxing shoes are straight flat. They don't give you no type of extra height. Regular shoes, you don't give you that extra little bit of height because of the
But either way, remember, you're like what, 5'11", right? And I'm 5'8".
Yeah, I'm 5'11", but with shoes on, I'm 6
We're
feet.
not like yeah, but we're not like.
Yeah, I just had to throw that in there. I've been begging to become 6 feet tall normally, so I just have to add in that I'm 6 feet tall when I have. What the fuck?
That was me.
But I had to just throw that in there. All right. But all right, so go ahead with round 4. After round 4, I don't know if you want to keep going, but I don't see anything after round 4. I see round 4 or round 5 maximum. I don't know about you, but that's what I see. If you think there's more, then you can explain why you think there's more. But go on with round 4.
I think round 4 is when I'm not gonna be picking KSI like girl or whatever, but I think KSI will win the 4th round by stoppage. Even though KSI believes that he will probably knock him out within 4 rounds, but I don't see that personally. Even though I know KSI probably won't win it just because of like with heart and probably techniques with body shots and everything, just bob and weave. Because once again, let's put it this way: that he has a boxing coach, Vidal. Vidal is I believe a welterweight. I think it's the same pounds, and he knows how to box. He's like I believe he's gonna be a champion soon. He's signed by Mayweather Company. KSI practiced with Floyd Mayweather Sr. multiple occasions. Logan just went to the boxing gym once. KSI practiced a lot with them. I think Floyd, the senior's brother, I think he's practicing with Vidal, and I'm pretty certain he practiced with KSI as well. So I believe KSI has more techniques than Logan does, and I believe the technique will probably like warn Logan out and probably TKO him.
I could see that, because I could see that's the only way I see KSI winning. I don't see him getting a knockout. I could see him knocking him down. I can't see him knocking him out though. That's how I see it in KSI's point of view too. I agree with you on that. I honestly, everything you just said, I fully agree with. I could see it like that. But that's, like I said, that once again, that's only if everything else ties in. Because I feel like every round after round 2 is gonna look as a flashback of the other rounds. And the reason I say that is because round 1 and round 2 are the rounds that you make your mark. Those are the rounds that you have to like really show that you got it. In amateur boxing, not professional. In amateur boxing, that's how it is. Because in professional boxing, I can give you examples like Deontay Wilder and
Oh, my fault. And by the way, I don't know if you know Faye Sensei. Faye Sensei is a martial artist. He's a 5th degree master, and he practiced with KSI as well. Even though Faye Sensei is in a boxing match as well in the undercard, I believe that with the help of Faye Sensei and everyone that he has, I think he will win.
Faye Sensei is an MMA fighter.
Yeah, he's a kickboxer.
Yeah.
MMA fighter.
So like, I don't know if all the stuff he taught him is gonna tie over, but I do think that learning, like me personally, that's why I learned kickboxing first before I started like trying boxing, because I felt it would be good to know how to do the other one before you go into one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just how I feel. I feel it's better to like learn every type of thing and then go into the other ones. But I also think that if KSI doesn't perform the way he's supposed to, that Logan will take round 4 as too honestly, and I say this what the most utter like don't want this to happen, but he will take round 4 if KSI is really tired and doesn't have the endurance, and Logan still does, or Logan has an edge. Either one. If Logan has an edge in round 4, he's gonna take round 4 to legitimately bully KSI. And what I mean by that is he's going to basically shut him down with every type of thing that he can do. He's going to just give him blow after blow after blow. Pause, that sounded super gay. But he's going to give him blow after blow after blow. And what I mean by that is he's going to give him hit after hit after hit and not stop. He's not going to light up. He's not going to level up. He's going to keep going and going and going until he runs out of steam. And that's my problem. If he does that, because a lot, and I'm not just saying it's him. Like I said, I've watched plenty of fights. And like I said, me being a big guy, as I just said, I weigh more than both of them. And people I fight are my height, my weight. After seeing somebody that big just will, like me personally, if I get angry, JC knows, if I get angry and I'm going off and I'm just in a rampage swinging, I'm gonna connect a few of them. And the ones that connect, and that's what I'm saying, that's my fear with Logan, is he has the strength. So if he gets that rage in the ring, he gets angry or gets caught with a good hit, because that's all it takes. Because, for example, I have 2 older brothers. My oldest brother, Angel, and my other brother, Chucho. My middle brother, Chucho, my middle brother, Chucho's small. He's short. But he's not a weak dude. Chucho's small, but he can pack a punch. I fought with Chucho before, like, we put on boxing gloves, we fought before. And Chucho could pack, like, Chucho could hit. Angel is big as shit. And that's what I'm talking about. Chucho's fast. It's a perfect example. Chucho's fast and could pack a punch like KSI. But Angel is big as shit. And really could pack a punch. And that's what I'm saying. Chucho and Angel were boxing, like play fighting. And Chucho caught Angel with a clean right hook. And then connected with a left hook. And when he did that, Angel got stunned, got angry, lost his cool, and caught him with a massive anger right hook. And that's what I'm saying, that big people have over smaller people. And when that's what I'm saying, like when you're mad, like when you're really angry and you are that big, the amount of extra knockout power that you get, it's insane. And that's what I'm saying. If he has that much energy in round 4 and KSI doesn't, and let's say KSI does, I want to see, and I'm saying this, I honestly want to see what he's going to do to defend against that. Because if he could defend against that, that's going to be a major point for him. Because if you could defend against a guy that's that big, muscular, like you just said, this nigga's bicep is 15 inches. That's insane. Like that's a fuck. Like, but my thing is, if you could defend against that, then he'll be good for the rest of the fight. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. The other fights will know the rest of the fight, how it's gonna play out. Even though you never, like I said, even though you never fully know, because I probably sound like I'm backtracking, but that's what I'm saying. With a fight, it's never 50, it's never 100%. This is what I'm saying. These are the things that I say will help his fight. Because once again, like I said, it's 2 pounds of pressure. Anybody could do that. Fucking KSI could be fucking Logan Paul up the whole fight, and then Logan Paul connects with one good right hook and knocks KSI out his ass and knocks him out. And vice versa. Vice versa could happen. Logan can be connected with mad clean hits, leave his face open, and KSI just gets a lucky hit, taps that jaw and knocks his ass out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all it takes, 2 pounds of pressure. But like I said, round 4 is when I see Logan is going to really go off. That's for me personally. I see round 4. If it goes to a round 4, I see that's the round that Logan is gonna go off. If even if KSI goes off round 1, round 2, and round 3, I see round 4 being Logan's round. I don't know why I see that, but that's what I see. I see round 4 is gonna be Logan's round no matter what happens. Round 4 is Logan's round. I'm not saying that's the round he's gonna win, but I'm saying round 4 is the round that's his round. That's 100%. I feel round 4 is going to be his round. I don't know why I feel that, but that's what I feel. I feel round 4 he's going to deliver his game. That's gonna be the game. That's gonna be the round that he shows all he got. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If it goes past round 4, KSI wins. If it goes past round 4, I honestly believe KSI is gonna win the fight. But if it doesn't go past round 4, KSI is gonna lose. Even though I was saying KSI has to put it away by round 2, what I meant by put it away by round 2 is tire Logan out. If he can tire Logan out by round 2, so then when he goes into round 3 and round 4, Logan is tired, that's how he's gonna win in round 5. But after round 5, I don't see him winning. If it goes any further past round 5, I can see KSI winning. Because I don't see Logan lasting that long. Like fight wise, I don't see Logan. Even though Logan, I said, has the more endurance, like he probably has more stamina, I just don't see Logan. The way Logan's gonna be going at him, I don't see Logan lasting with that much energy all the way to whatever round they go to. Because I believe they're going to how many rounds? 6 or 12? Because boxing is usually 12.
Nah, I believe 6. Because we already know in 12 rounds.
Yeah. All right, so if they go to round 6, I don't know. Me personally, I don't see Logan. I just don't see Logan winning. I feel like for Logan to win, he has to put it away around 4, around 5.
So yeah, okay. KSI won against Joe Willing in the 3rd round.
Yeah, he won in 3rd round.
Yeah.
So what do you? So okay, do you see anything going past 4th round? Since we already talked about 4th round. Like, are you going to talk about a 5th round or no?
To be honest with you, I just see it going through the 4th round. If it goes to the past 4th round, then whatever. You know what? 50-50. Whoever wins it. I don't know. That's why I feel. That's how I feel. Like if it past 4 rounds, it's a 50-50 then.
JC would, but yeah, I get what you mean. And that's how I feel. And this is the one thing I want to get off. I want to say right now is, like I said, I'm a fan of KSI. I'm not the hugest fan of Logan, but I respect the kid. I do believe though that KSI, this is my belief and this is my hope, is that KSI takes the win. I believe that he's gonna win if he plays his cards right and plays the right way. But I believe that the moment he fucks up, the moment he makes one mistake that he doesn't bounce back from, the moment he gets a mistake in his head that he continues to think about or continues to dwell on, I think it's gonna mess with him too much. Even though we already seen that he has a very good head mentality when it comes to fighting. I see that Logan will take advantage of that little moment, and Logan will end up knocking him out or getting a technical knockout. That's how I see the fight going. If KSI loses his cool, if Logan loses his cool, I think he won't. I don't think he'll get knocked out. I think he will just get a lot of hits to miss, and he'll lose a lot of points. And I think he would also catch a lot of hits on his face by KSI. but I don't see KSI fully really punishing him for losing his cool. Only because, like I said, I would have to like spar with one of them, like spar with one and tell you, and then I'll tell you. So hey, KSI, Logan Paul, hit me up. Look, KSI, you want to fly me out to England and we get? I'll go as quick as spar with you. I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. You'll probably beat the shit out of me. Probably catch me with a few, but I'll tell you this much. I'm gonna catch you with a few. You gonna be like, oh shit, this little nigga can hit, cause I ain't weak. But what I'm saying is, if it works out in the way that he wants it to, and Logan loses his cool, I just don't see him knocking Logan out. I don't know. I just can't see it because I haven't seen that type of punching power from KSI. And the reason I say this is because even in his fighting tutorial that he did with the UFC fighters, that he was punching and they were tracking his punches and tracking how hard he hits and stuff like that, he hits average. His punches are average hits, like it's an average every person. So that's my only fear with KSI is his punching power isn't as far beyond as it could be. And I think he's going to really improve in that, and I think that's what we're going to hopefully see in the fight. I think he's going to prove everyone wrong that he got that punching power. And I'm hoping he does. Because right now, from what I've seen, I don't think he has as much punching power as Logan. That's my only thing.
Yeah.
You could agree with that? Like, he doesn't have... Like, I just feel he doesn't have as much punching power as Logan does. I think he has... I think he, like you said, I think he has the heart. I think he has far more heart in the fight than Logan. I think he has more credibility on himself winning the fight than Logan has on credibility of him winning the fight, and that's only because of the attitude that he's been giving towards it. So that's how I see that. And I guess my man said he's a god. Big facts. That's how I just see it, and like I said, I don't know. It's gonna be a good fight. I could say that much. It's going to be one fucking hell of a fight. These two young men are gonna step in this ring, and when they step in this ring, someone, like I said, someone, and I'm gonna look directly at the camera when I say this, someone is walking out of there with a loss. That's a guaranteed fact. Someone is leaving out of there with a loss. And the person that's gonna lose is gonna be the one that takes himself out of the fight by losing their confidence, by losing their cool, and by letting the other one get in their head. Those three things happen. That's who's lost. And I'm telling you right now, if you watch boxing, if you know about the sport, you will know who's gonna win the fight by round 3. By round 2, we will know who's gonna win. And I can tell you that right now. By round 3, by round 2, we will know who's gonna win. And if anything, I'll probably go live while I'm watching the fight, and I'll commentate over it. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna watch the live that I'm doing over the fight because people are gonna watch the fight. But I'm gonna do a live over that while it's happening, and I'm gonna tell you while we're watching and say who I believe is gonna win this shit. Because like I said, it's an art. Boxing is an art that if you know what you're doing, you can just completely obliterate your opponent. And we'll see who has that ability to do that by round 2, by the end of round 2, going to round 3. But do you want to talk about the Deji, the Deji and
I don't mind talking about it.
All right, so Deji and Jake. I didn't even put these niggas' names in the title. I feel bad. because I wasn't gonna talk about those two fight. I was gonna, if anything, I would have made another video about it. But since we're already on the topic, fuck it, why not? Me personally, if I have to be honest, I don't really know what to expect from the Deji and Jake fight. And the only reason I feel like I don't know what to expect is KSI. Yeah, KSI and Logan, they've both posted up their decent fair share of videos showing their skills. Jake hasn't posted up one video showing his fighting skills. Because I like I said, I don't watch Jake, but ever since the fight, I've been watching all of them. I've been watching all 4 of them, analyzing everything on their channel, analyzing all their fighting stuff and stuff like that, analyzing everything. And I don't know. I haven't seen anything from Jake at all, so I don't know anything about Jake. I can only go off of his sheer confidence and asshole mentality to fucking just get into your opponent's head. And I can tell you this much: he has the upper advantage when it comes into getting into his opponent's head. That's one thing I can give to him 100%. And I can say that to Deji. I love Deji too. Like I said, I'm a bigger fan of Deji than Jake. I don't even like Jake, honestly, me personally. I don't have anything against him. Like, I don't know him, once again, like I said. I just don't like his content. Like, his videos to me are just corny. Like, I don't think he's a corny person. I don't know him personally. But I just find, like, his videos, his videos that he makes are, like, very, very, like, how can I say, very, what's the word, scripted. A lot of his videos are very scripted. And they're all, like, a lot of them are skits. Like, a lot of them I feel like he planned that shit out. Like, all the people that are in the video, he planned them out to come in that time and stuff like that. Like, I feel like he plans all his videos out. I don't feel like anything in his videos happened coincidentally. And the reason I feel like that is because he's not, as much as people want to portray him to be, he's not stupid. I know JC here probably 100% disagree with me because JC hates this nigga.
Oh no, I don't think he's stupid. I just think he makes some stupid decisions. That doesn't mean he's dumb or just not. It's like just not very, like, his conscience is not there. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Cause I don't know. I don't see it as much as that he's stupid, because he thinks about everything he does. He does his research, he does everything. He does his homework. Like, he studies his opponent. But my thing is, like I said, I can't really say much about Jake because I haven't seen anything on Jake. He hasn't posted up anything. And then my fear with Deji is, my big fear with Deji is that I fear that Deji's not taking it as serious as he could. And I don't mean the training, because I believe that Deji's training his ass off. I do believe that. I believe Deji's pushing himself to train as hard as he can. But I don't think Deji's taking that this person getting in this ring with you isn't going to play around with you. That's what I think that Deji's not taking serious. I don't think Deji's taking the fact that this is a fight, that both of them are going to give it all they got serious. That's what I think Deji isn't taking serious. Because I know Deji's taking the work serious. I could see that just in his what's it called? In his new face, in his new features, like his new body. Like, I watch his videos, and I watched Deji's videos far before he started working out, but far before he announced the fight. And you can tell, if you just look closely, you can tell the big difference. Like, you could tell the big arm difference, you could tell the big shoulder difference. Like, you can tell those little details that are hugely different now. So you can tell that he's putting in the work. But my thing is his attitude to the fight. He just seems like he's fighting with aggression and anger. And if that's the case, he's going to be the person that loses his head in that fight. And if he loses his head in that fight, Jake's going to fuck with him. And fuck with him even more and make him lose his head even more. And then he's not going to focus. And in boxing, it's not like MMA that you could use your legs or anything, so focusing isn't 100% the thing. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure MMA fighters have to focus too. Like, that's a fact. But I feel like MMA, you can lose your cool a little bit more than boxing, because boxing is a point system. It's not no anything like that. Like, boxing is a point system. So let's say that Deji loses his cool for 2 rounds, and Jake just racks up point after point after point, just hitting him. You lost the fight right there. You let this nigga get 2 rounds of just racking points on you. So that's what I'm saying. But, and another fear of mine is Deji seems to not know how to take a hit. Because as me and JC we watched the video together of KSI and Deji practicing together. And this nigga Deji threw himself on the floor every time. Before KSI would even hit him, the nigga would throw himself on the floor. Right? Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just how I feel. I'll let you talk because I've been talking a lot. Go ahead.
I mean, this is like a very interesting.
Talk louder, nigga.
So this is like an interesting fight between those physically.
Still talk louder. Can't hear you. Put the mic closer to your mouth.
What do you mean can't?
I can't hear you. Talking mad low, bro. Nigga.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you. Clear your fucking throat, you little bitch.
You're a cunt nugget. Alright, continue. As I was saying...
Yo, make me and JC an undercard! No, let me stop.
What? I mean, I don't mind. Dude, it's like it's very complicated with these two. Like, we don't know how they fight. Like, I think Deji's like doing it as a joke. Cause you know how Deji is, he's like a joke person. He's like a comedian type person. And Jake is like, same thing.
Jake's a troll. Jake's a full-on troll. 100% troll. Like, not no like, oh, he's only 10% troll. Like, no, that nigga's 99.9.99999 troll. And then 1% serious. Like, that nigga's a full-on troll. I could literally see him in the fight fucking chanting Walmart. Like, gee, like deadass. I could see him in the ring fighting and be like, Walmart, while he's punching.
It's so funny that I can actually imagine that.
I can really, that's what I'm saying. I could really imagine this nigga doing that shit. Like, I could imagine him throwing punches and scream Walmart every time. Like, you know how people make sound effects when you punch? Like, psh, psh. I could just see him going, Walmart, 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 Walmart. Like, that's what I see from him. And then I can see Deji just being like, suck your mom! Suck your mom! And that's what I'm saying. Like, for JC did more damage than me. What the fuck? But that's what I see from them. And that's why I said I don't really know what to expect from their fight. That's my problem. Because like I said, those two haven't put out much commentary about their fight. They put up their training, but they haven't put up much, like, showing of your skills. Which I understand. You don't want to put too much out there.
And like, I don't know if you watched face to face with
Yeah, I told you I watched everything, bro.
You know, like, it was so cringy. Like, isn't that even funny? Like,
Between who?
Deji and Jake. I think it was like cringy in a way.
Yeah.
Because like Deji with his laugh and like Jake Paul like looking at him weirdly and like.
I just want to say, me and JC cannot talk about anybody else's laugh, because JC's laugh is horrendous and my laugh is horrendous. So I don't want to talk about nobody's laugh. So you could do all that by yourself, because I am not talking about nobody's laugh. My laugh is horrendous.
No, I mean like it's
Shut up.
No, it's just like they acting like this. The whole thing is like what I see as a joke. Like they're putting it as a joking matter.
Mm.
And I believe Deji can win it. Ironically, like I believe that Deji can win it, and I could see it, but I believe it's gonna be a very close fight. I don't see it going past the 4th round.
Yeah,
But it depends too.
definitely. I see 4th round. Shit. I don't even know. Like, it depends. I have to find out how long the minute rounds are, like how long the minutes are. If they're doing 3 minutes, then I can see it going to 3rd round. But if they're doing 5-minute rounds, honestly, to be 100% honest with you, I don't even see it going past fucking round 2. If they're doing 5-minute rounds, I think round 2 somebody's gonna get knocked out, or somebody's gonna get tired out, and that's my fear also. I fear Deji might get tired out quickly. That's another fear of mine. Because in the last video they posted up that Deji was actually taking hits with KSI. Remember the video they posted up that they were going at it, fucking each other up? And Vidal, I think is his name, the trainer, was telling them, you guys got to support each other. You guys got to stop putting each other down. In that video, Deji was showing that he could take a hit. But he was also showing that he got tired. Remember, he was tired before KSI. Way before KSI. KSI was still throwing good punches, like clean hits, and Deji was already done. Deji was already tired. He was forcing himself to continue going. That's my only fear, that Deji might run out of gas. Niggas better bring that nigga Gatorades. Bring that nigga mad Gatorades. Keep that shit in his corner. Every time he goes back. Oh, alright, I'm back. That nigga needs mad fucking energy. But honestly, now this is the fight I can say that I really, really want Deji to win. Like, I want KSI to win. I do. I actually do. But like I said, with the KSI and Logan Logan fight, I can lean towards more why Logan would win. But for Deji and Jake, to me personally, you're both ass. Like, you both seem like you niggas don't take it serious. Like, I don't know, that's just me. What the fuck did this nigga just do? But yeah, that's just how I feel about that situation. But at the same time, these niggas could come out the gate and probably do a better fight than fucking Logan and KSI, and that would be wicked. What would you do if all of this, because I was watching a video and someone said this, and I swear to you, in the video when she said this, I said, yeah, fuck out of here. I would legit go to the fucking place and beat the shit out of both these niggas myself. Is the niggas, they said, what would you do if KSI and Logan do their fight and one of them get knocked out in the first round in the first 2 minutes? I would honestly get mad. Like, it would be cool to watch someone get knocked out, but at the same time, I'll be tight. I waited all this fucking time for a 2-minute fight? Are you serious? I paid $6 for a 2-minute fight? Fuck out of here.
I mean,
I'll be tight.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's your opinion, but most of the people, I feel like they would be more excited.
I'll be tight. I'll be very tight. Very, very, very tight.
I mean, it's the same thing with Conor McGregor and Jose Aldo Jr. When Conor McGregor knocked him out in 13 seconds, everyone in the arena was hyped. I mean, it all depends on people's perspective of how they feel. I don't know. I mean, would I be happy? I guess. I mean, it's not only their matches that's gonna be there too. There's other matches in that undercard as well. So
yeah, I get what you mean, but like, I don't really care about nobody else's match. Honestly,
I actually care about a lot of the people in that matches, though. Like,
I don't give a fuck. There ain't nobody in that undercard that's fighting that I really give a fuck about.
Well,
Like,
there's one I do. There's two actually.
the only person that in the undercards that I actually care about and kind of want to see is Faye Sensei. He's the only undercard that I'm actually kind of excited to see. But otherwise than that, JMX, I'm not excited to see his fight. He should obviously win. He's fucking big as shit. He's way bigger than his opponent. The other guy that won last time that KSI is talking about, the one that won, Gib? I forgot his name. Gib? Yeah, Gib.
Yeah.
He's a fucking literally average everyday dude. He's literally an average everyday dude. To be honest with you, I feel like I can probably pick somebody up off the street that could fight this nigga and do a better job than half the people.
I don't even care about Mason Gib. I care about Jay Swingler.
Who the fuck is that?
I think Jay, the person who was fighting Mason Gib. And he's kind of like not an average person, like mentally. Like, this dude is like really crazy and will do stupid things, and dealt with a lot of pain because doing stupid things. So I believe he could win against Gib. So I'm looking forward for that, and I believe that he trains a lot. So.
Like I see. I didn't even analyze a lot of the undercards because I honestly, like I said, I honestly don't care about the undercards. No disrespect to any of the guys on the other cards. I mean, obviously you niggas are much more bigger than I am, and you probably have much, like I said, you guys are probably working your asses off too. But I'm talking about the one, like, I don't know how to say it. Like, basically, I only care about the guys that I'm a fan of, I guess. And that probably sounds like really fucked up to say, but like, if I don't watch you, I feel like I don't have that connection that I'm gonna have with the other guys. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's my main reasoning on that.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But at the end of the day, like, even though it's not gonna be like a boring event.
Oh no! Oh no, that's not what I'm saying at all. Oh hell no, that's not what I think. I not at all. I think that it's gonna be a boring fight. I think the undercards are actually gonna be pretty good for what they're made of. Like I can see the undercards being pretty decent. My thing is, what I'm saying is, no one is really buying the fight to watch the undercards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Everyone's really buying it for that Logan and KSI fight. No one's really like, oh my god, I can't wait to see fucking whoever the fuck fight. Like, I'm pretty sure their fans are excited for it, but I'm pretty sure a majority of fans that are buying the tickets or buying the stream and shit like that to watch the fight are excited for the KSI shit. But that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean, like, me personally, I like to watch most of the fights because I think they're there for a reason. Like, yo, they're there to like to bring out cash and like the people that you want to watch, the people that you watch. Like, I watch. Who do I watch? I watch Deji. I watch KSI. I watch JMX. I watch Jay. I don't watch Gib. I think Gib is stupid, but that's like a different story. I watch these YouTubers and I want to see like their match, so that's my opinion.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, like I say, for a fight can legitimately go anyway. And maybe some of those fights are actually very surprising and really change momentum and shit. But like, I don't know. I don't see it. But end of the day, like I said, but we talked about the KSI fight, so that's mainly what I want to talk about.
We talking about Deji, bro.
Yeah, we already talked about that. I don't know what else to say about that, really. I hope Deji knocks his ass up. That's all I can say. I hope Deji knocks his ass out cold.
Listen,
like cold. You could,
I feel like
what does KSI always say? Talk the talk, but I can walk the walk, motherfucker. But yeah, I want nothing against Jake. I just want Deji to beat him, only because of how much shit Jake talks about everyone and everything. That's my only reasoning. I want him to get his ass beat. But then at the same time, I can't blame him for talking shit, because you're supposed to have that type of I could do this better than you mentality in life. So I can't be mad at him for it. It's just, I just want him to get fucked up by Deji, because I don't know if that's I don't know if I'm wrong for that, but like, I don't know. I mean, I can't be wrong for that, because that's the whole point of this event, but should I yo, hold up, bro. One question off this topic. Should I buy a hero for 1,800 gold, or should I just waste all the gold on more space for my inventory?
Where do you go for the gold?
Oh, you earn gold as you play missions.
Yeah, I know. I got 3,288 gold. I don't know what to do with it. I can literally buy the Urban Assault Sledgehammer, dude.
But yeah. Alright, well.
I like it.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna come out with some more videos. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, that we just talk and have gameplay in the background, and I'm also gonna try to see if I can find a way to put JC's face up there somewhere. I gotta find that out and stuff. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you liked any of the points I've made, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. If you think otherwise, if you don't like me, still leave a like and hit the subscribe button. No, if you don't like me, you could slam your face in the fucking dislike button and get the fuck off my channel. Nah, me stop. If you don't like me, then I guess I'm not your cup of tea. Fine. All right. Wish you a good day. But if you liked what I said so far, or you didn't like something I said, but you think that I have a basic idea of something and you want to give me comments to that, I read all my comments. You could comment. Like I said, once again, hit the subscribe button if you're new, turn on notification, leave a like. KSI and Logan, Deji and Jake, I don't give a fuck who. If you want to do a sparring match, I'm down. You don't need to record it and nothing. I don't give a fuck about that. Just so I can have more knowledge on your fight. Even if you just bring me to just watch you train. We don't even need to spar. You bring me to just watch you train. I'm down for that. Either one of yous. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck to all you guys fighting. Everyone in the undercards, everyone in the main event, everyone. I wish you all luck. You all have guts to get on national television, national fucking World Wide Web and fight. And I give all you guys respect. This was me, Real Lunchbox, and as on YouTube, Kingsley727, and my homeboy JC. Say something, nigga.
Oh.
You can say goodbye.
Yeah. Alright. You know what? Hopefully, if you don't like our YouTube stuff, you can suck a nut. To be honest with you.
Okay. Never mind. Shit. All right, he's done talking. Catch you guys later. Goodbye.